Hello, everyone. It's Renee Cupples here live from the Yoga Loft. Feel free to comment and say hello. I am here for the first of our February Love Yourself series through the Guilford Public Library. And hi, Mom. I just flipped my camera. Sorry about that. So I'm here. My topic for the first week of the Love Yourself series is finding your power. So it's a big one. It's a powerful one. Hi, welcome, Mom. And feel free to share in the comments what power means to you. I would love to hear from you, your perspective of the word power. I'm sure a lot of people have a different reaction, different feeling, maybe even depending on the day, month, time of the year, time of the day. Um, and for this session, for finding your power, we're really going to be exploring a healthy way to explore your relationship to power, how to step into power in a more healthy and fulfilling way, really coming into right relationship with it. So it's really interesting that power is my topic because I think that power is a word that I've kind of always not really loved, kind of felt a little bit resistance to. Hi, Amanda, welcome. And I think I've always seen power as, a way for um, someone to kind of show that they're better than someone else and to kind of stomp on someone else. And that definition of power does not feel good to me. I think a lot of my life, I even led from a place, if I feel powerful over someone else, if I maybe put them down, I won't have to show my vulnerable self and I will feel more protected if I feel better than that person. And it didn't feel good. And it wasn't until later in life that I realized that was, hi, Julia, welcome. That was a really big defense mechanism of mine to, try and protect myself before even giving someone a full chance, before even giving myself a full chance to be fully myself. Hi, Julia. And so the definition of power, when you look up the definition, it says the ability to do something or act in a particular way, especially as a faculty or quality. The capacity or ability to direct or influence the behavior of others or the course of events. And as a verb, power can mean to supply with mechanical or electrical energy, move or travel with great speed or force. So it's really like an action word. Power to really step into your own power is really, really powerful. And I think the definition that, the capacity to direct or influence someone else's behavior is the definition that's a little bit triggering for me, the one that I've been a little bit resistant to. And just exploring that resistance, exploring what about power doesn't feel so good to you, I think is completely healthy and okay to do because you're just exploring the idea, not necessarily attaching to any feelings or emotions about it, just kind of noticing what comes up for you. It's a really powerful way to just look at how you're reacting to things and, in what ways are you interacting with people that maybe might be coming from like a fear or a protection place. So um, for me, power, there's a sense of active power, and there's also a sense of like a little bit more of like an inactive, a more subtle sense of power. So starting with the more inactive, that's something that I think is a really beautiful way to step into your power, especially if you're like me and the word power is like, oh, I don't know, like I don't want to take over anybody else. I don't want to be in anybody's way. That's a little bit how I tend to approach things, maybe a little more passive. And a beautiful way to step into your power is to say no to the things that don't align for you, to create, hi Dan, to create healthy boundaries in your life to protect what's meaningful to you. Um, saying no is an example of a healthy boundary. Another way to express power is to only do the things that light you up. Really lead from that passion place, the things that are meaningful to you. You don't always get to choose all of the activities you get to do, but if you could make a list of all the things you have to do in a day, can you circle the ones that are the most exciting and those be the ones that you set out to absolutely get done? Hi, Sarah. Welcome. Yes, power. It's such a good one. Another way to practice your sense of power is to practice non attachment. So, not attaching to a specific outcome, or, we're not manipulating anyone else's behavior. We're only leading from what we can do, from what actions we can take, and once we take that action, let it go. Let whatever course happens. And even if you have an endpoint in sight, maybe adapting to the journey along the way to get to that endpoint. Expect pivots, expect turns and surprises of all kinds, because often if you're going for something, you're going to get lots of obstacles thrown in your way to get you to that place to really test if it's something that you want. Um, and more active sense of power, I think of that like electricity, that electric charge. My personal definition of power that really resonates with me, especially when it comes to active power, is not someone who's like stomping on someone else and like taking everyone out to get to what they want. It's someone who rises up and steps up, hi Judy, and takes all the others with them, to lift them up. So you can like be on a pedestal, you can have your moment, but you're taking everyone with you and saying, come with me, we are a community, this is something we can do together. Inspire power in others, really be an example for the power that you want to see in the world. And another example of a more active power is even in the way that you dress, the way that you present yourself. Are you doing it for you? Are you dressing in a way to have the feeling, even if you're not trying to look powerful, you can be cozy. Being cozy is extremely powerful. It is wonderful to step into whatever feeling that you want to step into with the way that you dress, with the way that you present yourself, your stature, your posture, being really open, being open to receive, being open to ideas. Another way is to advocate and let other voices be heard. Really, hi Chrissy, really tuning into the power of listening, the power of facilitating, and being able to facilitate spaces in a way that you can still be a leader, but let everybody's voices be heard, maybe especially the quiet ones, prompt them to speak up. A way to show your power is by leading others, showing them the way, and also letting other voices be heard beside your own. And so not trying to dim someone else's light. Dimming other people's lights is not going to make yours brighter. I would argue that if you help others brighten their light, it's going to make their light even brighter and your light even brighter. Exactly, Amanda. I love feeling cozy in my clothes. Cozy. I mean, there's a sense of power. There can be a sense of power in all things. It doesn't have to be something mighty and something strong and something fierce. It can be something quiet and something true and something authentic to you, to your own individuality. And how can you give yourself permission to be powerful and responsible in a healthy way, coming into that healthy relationship with power? um, Something like a gratitude practice is a beautiful way to really come into your own power, kind of noticing the things and the people and the experiences around you that are lighting you up and making you feel good, and that you maybe want more of in your life. That's a beautiful way, beautiful, soft way to step into power. Hi, Nicole. And also, I don't know if you've ever practiced mirror work, but look yourself in the mirror and tell yourself, I am powerful. Notice the emotions that come up from that experience, and if you believe it. And if the more you do it, the more you say it, do you believe it more? Um, also the power of collaboration and community, knowing that you don't have to go things alone. I wouldn't say power is a solo job. I think a lot of people who have gotten to places in power had a lot of people lifting them up, bringing them up. They lifted a lot of people up to get there. And, if they didn't necessarily do that, how long are they going to stay in power? How long are unhealthy power practices really going to serve someone? Are they going to get to the mountaintop and be alone and have no one to look around to and thank and celebrate with? Do you want to be standing alone at the top of a mountain, or do you want to have that cheering squad behind you, having those people that supported you that you can thank, having the sense of community and collaboration that you can hand the baton off to someone else and let them lead? So really, there's lots of ideas and ways that you can explore a healthy sense of power. And I like looking at it from more of an inactive sense. What are the things you can say no to, creating healthy boundaries, and really only doing the things or leading with the things that light you up. And then a more active sense. How can you be a good leader? How can you set a good example? How can you let other voices be heard? And how can you collaborate with community? So let me know what power means to you. If you have any thoughts to share, I would love to hear them. And I want to just share, it's interesting that power was my topic also, because I created a 40-day program called Power of 40 through Yoga Loft. And it starts on Valentine's Day, so next Monday. And I would love for anyone who's interested to join. It's a 40-day yoga and meditation program. It is very simple. It's 15 minutes a day, and it's on your own, and I will coach you through, and there will be a beautiful community to support you and lift you up and really step into a healthy relationship with power, the power of intention, the power of practice, the power of community, the power of really stepping into who you were meant to become, like who that person is inside that you want to let shine, that maybe you don't always show everyone to. That's what the program is going to be about. So please feel free to reach out if you would like any more information. I would love to share more with you. And there is a discount and a free 20-minute coaching call with me if you sign up by this Thursday, February 10th. So Power of 40 starts Valentine's Day, leads us into the first week of spring. So I'm just celebrating all of you in this beautiful month of February and the month of self-love. Just know that you are loved and know that you are powerful. And if anyone tells you otherwise, including yourself, don't believe them. Really tune in to what lights you up, what speaks to your heart, and let that place lead the way. So thank you so much for joining me. Happy Monday, happy February, happy Love Month, happy Love Yourself Month with the library. Thank you so much for letting me cover this topic of finding your personal power. It's been my mission to really step into a healthy relationship with my own power and shine my own light and help others do the same. Thank you so much, Sarah. You are loved and powerful too. I really appreciate that. And thank you, Julia. And next week, I believe Maria Suarez will be here leading us on Valentine's Day. It's going to be so beautiful. So thank you so much. And feel free to leave your comments, your takeaways. I would love to get your feedback on what finding your power means to you. Thank you. Have a wonderful day, a wonderful week. Take care.